Good morning, everybody, here in Berkeley Live and out there in YouTube Landia. Looking around the room, I see that I'm not alone in having experienced the first president in my life be Franklin D. Roosevelt. How many people join me in that? I'm not alone. If you are part of that group, and I'm not going to ask how many people were alive under Herbert Hoover, so relax. If you are part of that group, we have lived through 13 of the 43 presidents that this country has known. In other words, nearly a third of the presidents have been presidents in our lifetime. And this course for OLLI on Richard Nixon is the first in what we hope to be a series called Leaders in Our Lifetimes. Why did I start with Richard Nixon rather than Franklin D. Roosevelt, who would be the chronologically logical person and who we hope to be studying in the spring with OLLI? Richard Nixon is paradigmatic, as far as I'm concerned, and emblematic of the United States presidency as it has evolved over the last 100 years. He was active in political life in the 20th century for nearly a quarter of that century, 27 years from his first election to Congress in 1947 till his resignation under the Watergate impeachment scandal in 1974. And if we look at the presidency, as we will in this class, through the eyes of those of us who survived, endured Richard Nixon's era, we see many of the things that have come down to us in exaggerated form even today and plague our democracy. I'm referring to the obscene nature of campaign finance, to the cult of secrecy, to the emphasis on militarism, and to the growing inequality in our society. How did these come to be, and how did these come to be under this man whose background would not have presaged, had you put it down on paper, such a person from a working class, strict Quaker background in Southern California? Those of you who've taken classes with me before, and I'm proud to say that this is my 6th year at OLLI, so I've always been here pretty much since the beginning. Those of you who've taken classes with me before know that I don't lecture. I present a multimedia classroom. We see a lot of video, we listen to a lot of audio. We may even have some sing-alongs this time for those of you who like Phil Oakes and people like that. Richard Nixon spawned an enormous creative culture, most of it very nasty, around his personality. And we'll sample a lot of that in this class. There's also a textbook this time, Nixonland by Rick Perlstein. You can go online, the syllabus is posted, and I hope as many of you as possible will obtain that book, hopefully from your neighborhood bookstore, and read around in it. We will have certain chapters that are especially relevant from one week to the next. So I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible, starting the first Monday for OLLI's Fall 2013 class. Richard Nixon, thank you.